will follow this plan. First, you will know a little information about gold, then about the company itself, how to start the business, about how much you can earn, that is bonus program, and how to become a leader in the leadership program. So first of all, gold has been around for centuries. And people know that gold is always rising in its value. Yeah, you know it. So it's not necessary to speak a lot about the gold. The company provides certified gold of 4 nines, 24 carats, and all gold bars have the certificate of LMBA, that is London Market Bullion Association. So on the gold bar, you can see this sign, then a QR code, then the code, the serial number. So it is the certificate of authenticity. Yeah, everyone can take this gold to go to a jewelry shop and to check the gold. We work with world-known manufacturers like Argor Heraeus, Nadir. They are famous manufacturers of gold, so very reliable and trustworthy. So as for gold, of course, it is genuine. Yeah, you can save your investment in gold. You can sell the gold back to the company or to a jewelries. You can present gold, and anyway, yeah, you can earn through gold. For example, when people ask, why do I need gold? Yeah, we can say, first of all, it's for your future. And secondly, you can use it as an instrument to earn, as an additional source of income. So why people choose the company Rai Group, me, my partners, and clients of the company? First of all, that is due to legality. This holding is for 14 years in the market. It is stable, legal, and you can visit the service center in Budapest. I will show a few pictures in the following slides. The shop and the gold is available worldwide. Every customer concludes a paper agreement, which is a guarantee. That is, the person gets the gold in case of full payment, and the company fulfills its obligations. Gold of LMBA standard, the highest probe, and we have as well our offline service center with own cafe and a hotel in Cyprus. But why should people buy gold exactly in Rai Group? Of course, if you just want to buy gold, you can do that in the local market because you don't need to pay for delivery, etc. But what we offer, it is an opportunity to earn in gold. Yeah, that is to pay for gold in installments, to pay for gold with bonuses, that is to earn in gold. That is why it is an opportunity for people to get additional source of income. The effective model has proved itself because every customer, as soon as they join, they may earn instantly. A lot of people to get your first money. No, the tier model is effective. I will speak about it in details a bit later. No qualification. It means for every single person invited by you, you get your commission. So their commission is really huge, up to 200% after for partners. So no other company offers such conditions. Also, in the leadership program, you can get passive income, different presence, etc., up to cruises. That is why, to sum up, it is effective, legal, and profitable. That is our choice. Secondly, then, speaking of the head office, it is in the center of Budapest. It's more than 1,000 square meters, and every partner can visit the office. We have a few videos on our channels about the office. I have been to the office myself, and you're welcome. You can meet the management. Yeah, here are a few pictures of the interior there. and of the hotel. So we went to this hotel too. It is in Cyprus. Then the owner and the director of the company is Vyacheslav Lashkarov. He is an experienced businessman. He has designed the marketing plan himself. Yeah, he combined matrices, binary plans, and linear plans, took all the advantages. That is why this model is unique. Yeah, you will not meet such a model in other companies. Let's talk about them in more details. So first, how to start cooperation with the company. It is not electronic commerce. Yeah, it is just a shop. That is why to start cooperation with the company, you can make a simple purchase, that is to make a full payment of 31 grams, 100 grams, 250, 500, 750, or 1 kilo. That is for cooperation. Of course, if you want just to buy gold, you can choose any gold bars on the website. But as you understand, gold is a luxurious product. Yeah. And not everyone can afford to pay the full amount. That is why we have the system of deposit payment. That is about 3 to 5% of the total value. And this deposit allows you to take part in the bonus program and in the leadership program. So you see that it's 3 in 1. Yeah, first you get gold if you want it for full payment, then you take part in the active income and you get a chance to get passive income. So as for paper agreement, I mentioned that it is guaranteed. Unfortunately, in our modern world, a lot of companies are fake. Yeah, and a lot of people lost their money. That is why the company provides paper agreement on purchase. Yeah, that is the guarantee of the company that it fulfills its obligations, and the customer also has some regulated obligations. The currency of the contract is USDT because the shop functions worldwide. And to make it easier to pay worldwide, the currency is crypto. Then for 60 days, the price for the gold is fixed. Like, the deposit system all over the world is the same. The price for the product is fixed. And then you can pay for the gold bar in installments. So this deposit confirms the intentions of a person to pay for the whole gold bar. What happens after 60 days? For 10 months more, you can pay for the same gold bar, but a renewed price. Yeah, so for example, this system is universal. Like you decided to buy a car, yeah, and you paid the deposit for it. The company says, okay, you will need to pay the rest amount for like 2 months, and then you get your car. The same as here. Yeah, so that is why this system of installment payments is legal everywhere. It is a universal notion. Yeah, to get products with deposits. That is, this legislation can be applied to expensive goods like precious metals, like cars, apartments, etc. Yeah, and the certificate, you get a certificate for 1 year for another gold bar if you decide to pay after it. Yeah, so these advantages, these are aspects of legality. So we have 6 different purchases. For example, if you buy 31 grams or you pay the deposit of 130, then you take part in the business in the big tier. For 100 grams, if you pay in full amount or you pay the deposit, then you get to the start tier. 690 or 250 grams, that is silver. The deposit of 1,380, you pay either deposit or for the whole bar is gold. then platinum and premium. And depending on your budget, so to speak. That is why the range, how you can start the business, is quite wide. So, as for advantages of this marketing system, why it is really great? First of all, that is low risk because you have full refund after two partners because we have big commissions like 50%. Yeah, and that is why, for example, you invited two partners from the top position and you get your deposit back. Yeah, that's cool, no? Then, how you can use these bonuses? You can use these bonuses either to pay for gold. Then you can update your order. That is, for example, if you started with a lower amount, you can conclude the additional agreement for the second gold bar. Yeah, to update your order. You can withdraw in cryptocurrency or in coupons. A coupon is a very useful tool when you don't pay any commissions. Yeah? In different systems, in different companies, this system of coupons is quite widely spread. We have a cool feature that is choice of tables. That is, every second table, every second cycle, you can choose where to work. You can choose an active partner. You can help your underline. You can go to your sponsor. So, by effective combining different ways, then the speed is increased. Yes, so you will earn faster. As for the chain principle, I will speak about it later. It's also a unique and great feature. We don't have any qualification or turnover plan. So it's up to you. You may earn once a month, once a week, once a year. It's up to you. Yeah, it depends on your possibilities, on your skills, on your time. So that is not time bound. It's just business which runs according to your schedule. As for six types of deposit, I have already mentioned, depending on your budget, yeah, from 130 to 5,000, how much you can afford. We have the system of active income and plus passive income in the leadership program. Unlimited number of cycles. It means you start only once and then you can go on, and go on without concluding any additional agreements. So that is just unlimited number of cycles. And the model has proved to be highly effective in comparison with most popular binary, matrix, or linear. I will speak about it on a separate slide. So you can see a lot of options, yeah, and to get more knowledge, you will love this plan. As for the tier, what is a tier? A tier is a kind of table, but we cannot call it a matrix because it is not a matrix. The top level is occupied and new customers join in positions 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, that's pretty easy. What happens when the table is full, when the tier is full? It splits, and people from position 2, 3, 4, and 5, they go to the top position of their own tier. And that's all. That is the how the cycle happens. First you're on the top, then you're on the lower level, again on top, again on lower. Yeah, that is the way how it moves. So I took the example of silver table. Silver, that is this one in the middle. It is not the cheapest and it is not the most expensive. I took this one because it's a point where the leadership program starts. That is why the best choice is to start at least with this one. Okay, so how it works. For example, this is you on the top position. The deposit is $690. As I mentioned, leadership program also starts from silver tier. You invited one person. You get 50% of that amount. Yeah, 50%. It's a really huge commission. Then For example, if you invited the second person yourself, then you get again 50% commission. But let's imagine that this guy of yours also invited his partner. In this case, he earns 30%, and you, as a sponsor, you earn 20%. So it means that no matter where your position is, at the top or at the bottom, you will earn. Even with one partner. Let's imagine you have only one partner, and they invite one, also invite one, and also invite one. And your minimal income will be 620. You see? So that is the minimum with one partner. Really effective, because with a small team, you can earn constantly. And up to 200%, for example, if you invited all people yourself. And plus, the company gives money for reinvestment into the next cycle. So that is the basic principle: 20%, 30, and 50. As for numbers in other tiers, you can check them in this table. I will not speak about all of them because the principle is the same. For a direct partner on the top position, you get 50%. If you're on the top, but it's your second, third, or fourth referral, you get 20%. And if you're on the lower level, you get 30%. So to speak, only three numbers. Yeah, but have a look. From 5,000, you get 2,500. That is really a good commission. No other company, if we compare, and I compared a lot of them, can provide such a commission. That's really impressive. So, as for chain principle, what is it? This is a unique feature when you can organize the work of your team, for example, in a very effective way. Let's imagine this is you. Then this is your partner, let it be in Germany. That's your partner in India, Nigeria, Japan, etc. No matter. And all of them have the last place free, and they have the choice option. As I mentioned, this choice option is every second cycle. So you can choose your partner in Germany and to go under them. This partner can go under a partner in India. The other guy may choose a partner from a parallel structure, and thanks to this effective coordination, you may help other partners earn as well. This is the best feature. Once we had a row of 9 partners who got commission just when one person joined. Yeah, that's really incredible. Of course, if you need details, you can ask after the presentation or in your messages. So this strategy is for those who worked in matrices before. So not for all, but for those who worked in matrices before. Have a look. If a person starts with a minimum amount with 130 and goes to every order, and for that they will need 5,000 partners and the income will be $40,000. But if you had worked in matrices, the amount of people will be 1,771,000 people. So you see, this is the difference for those people who worked in matrices and how effective this model is. Of course, if you skip the lower orders, and for example, you start with silver with 690, as I mentioned, have a look. Just more than 10 times less, 340 people, and the amount of active income will be 35,000 plus passive income in the leadership program. So, of course, the more budget you start with, the fewer people you will need to achieve the same goals. So this is the strategy. And if your partners follow you in the same route, then you can really make $1 million quite fast. Then the next point is leadership program, that is passive income, because all people strive to get passive income. Leadership career is pretty easy in our company because it has only one condition. As I mentioned, 690 you need to start with. Yeah, I gave an example of it. But the next thing is you need to have only 3 direct partners. That is all. And you become a leader of the first level. And I give you an example if you need it in more details, then you can ask. But for now, just quite fast. For example, let's imagine you are in level 4. No, here we have the 6th level, the 6th example. For example, level 6. And you get 100 units. Units, it's not people. Units, it's which order your partner joins. For example, if a person joins 690, they get 1 unit. But if they joined 1380, that's already 2 units. For example, for premium tier, that is 5 units. It means, for example, 100 units, that can be only 20 people in the 20 people in premium. And for 6 units, for the 6th level, we have $30 per unit. They are multiplied. Your total passive income is $3,000. And don't forget, of course, about active income, which will be around 10,000 as well. So a small company, a small team, and the income is really great. So here it's the approximate example. For example, if your structure made 100 units per month, it's not monthly payment. Yeah, it is when your team made a turnover of 100 units, and you are in the 4th level. Then it will be like 2,000 passive income per month. They are the examples, depending on the number of units. Yeah? As units, you understand, that is not people, because we have one more interesting fact. You get units not only for people, but when your team close their tables. For all reinvests, you also get units. So the leadership program, if to study it thoroughly, that will impress you. Okay, and let's sum up. What else? We have different seminars, different meetings with the director, with our customers. For example, pretty soon, the director will announce about the next meeting in Budapest. Yeah, and we sometimes meet with our partners if we live close together. Yeah, we can. As for me, I went to Moscow. Then in St. Petersburg, also I will meet with one of our partners, with Julia. And yeah, that's really great when we can communicate. And for a long time, we're like a family. So this business allows you first to get gold. Secondly, to earn in gold. That is, you can use gold or you can use cash. Thirdly, you can get passive income. You can meet amazing people. You can enjoy. You can travel. So you see, that is a unique opportunity for people to develop, to self-development, to work from home, to travel, and even people sometimes meet their partners if they are single. Yeah, you see, like 6 in 1. So, and let's sum up. This is an opportunity to earn, to enjoy, and to get gold. Here, my presentation is over, and if you have any questions, you can write them on the chat, or you can ask me directly. So yeah, I'm done. So any questions? You can write on the chat as well. So say something. If you don't have any questions, then of course we will finish. So, Surendra, hello. Nadezhda, also hello. So, any questions? Guys, no question? Everything is clear? Did I explain it in a perfect way? Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Mm-hmm.
Arina, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Firstly, thank you so much for inviting me, and this is my first session. But
Mm-hmm.
I'll get back to you in half an hour. Presently, I'm in an office. I can't talk too much, but still, I got a few things from this presentation,
Mm-hmm.
and it's and very soon this second or third week I'll join this group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm waiting for you, yeah.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
waiting
Because
for
last
you.
month I committed you. I won't be able to join, but this month, yes,
Yeah,
probabilities
unfortunately,
are there.
sometimes circumstances don't allow us to do what we want. But you know that we are quite long here and stable for long term commitment. That's why you're always welcome.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, see you.
Thank you
We will
so
be
much
back.
once again. Thank you so much. Yeah. See you. See
Okay,
you.
we
Yes.
will have a recording of this, so I will send in our chat. Yeah. Мгм. So, no more questions, guys, девочки, вопросики?
Не, ну у нас все нормально. Я говорю, что там есть вопросы-то еще какие-то у них.
Ну, пока нету, пока нету. Мгм.